Hey, we're outside of MG Entertainment Studios today. We're here to talk with Martin Gachiri. Let's see what he has to say.
No matter what happens today, baby, I won't let you give up this fight. No.
Hi, so I'm very excited to be talking with you today. Now, the last we've heard from MG Entertainment was the announcement of the breakup of the Martin Gachiri Experience. Now, there's been a lot of controversy over this breakup, specifically with rumors that you were, some would say, a bit of a dictator. Really, this band is about what I'm feeling and expressing that. These guys know what they're getting into. I'm not apologizing for anything.
The Martin Gachiri Experience has been playing together for over 10 years. 10 years of long nights, bitter arguments, and frustrations. We were able to get in touch with Marty and G to hear his opinion on the band's breakup.
Why is the Martin Gachiri Experience breaking up? Martin's totalitarian vibes, definitely. I just wanted more leads and metal vibes.
The drummer, Gachiri, felt underappreciated by his bandmates and went on a social media rampage.
Yo, can you believe these motherfuckers, man? Replaced by urban drum sounds. I was the heartbeat of the band. These dudes are tripping. They threw that shit away. That song's bad, man. Screw those guys.
Gachiri, the bassist, could not be reached for comment.
What's the point if we're all gonna die?
His whereabouts remain unknown.
So what prompted this album release? So we finally got in the studio to work on our next project, and we got in this huge fight. About a month in, we ended up breaking up right in the middle of a recording session. Up until that point, all we had were a bunch of random demos with no real cohesion or direction to them. So this release is a chance for me to just get all those ideas out there and be done with it. I just want to move on. Is that why some of the tracks are so short? Actually, that's mostly inspired by Cody Chestnut. You know, his debut album was a really big inspiration to me. It showed that you can write something that's short and still it feels like a complete thought, you know, it still has a real emotion to it. It also made me less nervous about writing something that feels traditional or normal. And speaking of inspiration, what inspired the song Chemistry? That melody just like popped in my head one day and I started writing lyrics to it. And the theme of love being addictive is something I think we can all relate to, so I just went with it. And months later I came back to the idea and realized the Suku style riff would sound really cool with it, and that's when it really started to sound like a complete song.
He said what? Look, Martin wouldn't know anything about metal or sukus or any of that without me. You tell him I said that. You got him on.
What else should be expected from this release? Different styles of music, some honest lyrics, and no matter the mood, I'm going to keep it groovy. Alright, so why did you start using a drum machine? A lot of the times when I'll write, I'll just go through drum loops, and if I find something I like, I'll go with it. I don't really worry about tempo or style or anything like that. The problem is my drummer was a little too limited to pull them off, so I thought I'd just stick with a drum machine. And what happened to your bassist? Gone. So what was the process like for recording guitars?
Guess I'm supposed to wait for heartbreak to get my life on track. Done did the math like
I was under the impression that this is a solo interview. Well, I just thought it'd be good to hear from another member of the Martin Gachiri Experience. I was actually just asking about the process of recording guitars. What was that like? You know, I recorded all the parts on this album, even the solos. Guitars didn't need to be there. Now that we're not even performing live, he's useless. What? Without me, this would be nothing but a bunch of lame pop ballads. Earlier I'd asked about the replacement of your drummer, Gachiri. Do you have an opinion on that, Martin? Actually, yeah, it was bullshit. Martin would show up to these sessions with these ridiculous drum patterns and expect Gachiri to pull them off at the drop of a hat. We never gave him any time to practice or listen to him before he was complaining and moaning. The point is, he couldn't do what I was asking of him. Now, at least he has a reason. You're over here writing melodies that you can't even sing. What the hell is that? Wow. So how is it with all this conflict you guys were able to stay together for so long? You know, this wasn't an ideal situation. You know, I needed people to perform with, and this is what I got. You know, after a while, we ended up just sticking together. Yeah, you know, at the time, this was really the only gig I could get. You know, it was a black guitar, so it was either this or like a bunch of Hendrix covers in someone's garage. Alright. Final question. Is the Martin Gachiri Experience ever getting back together?